See, the biggest fight happening in every house where there is a teenager is about the sleep. They don't go to sleep early, they wake very late in the night, and same time they don't get up in the morning. It's very difficult to wake them up in the morning. This is a very common problem and common fight happening between the parents and the kids. But as a parent and the teachers, you have to understand one major hormonal changes happening in the kids. See, for inducing the sleep, there is an important hormone called melatonin secretes in the body. But compared to the adults, this melatonin hormone secretes after 2 hours. Say example, for you the melatonin hormone secretes at 9, for the adolescents it secretes at 11. So obviously you can't expect them to sleep early because sleep induction is not there. Even my son used to say, see, if you are asking me to sleep early but I am not getting the sleep, what do you want me to do? It's a common thing in every household also. You definitely you have seen this. So it secretes late. But other problem is the teenager's brain hasn't developed fully. There is an important thing called pruning. Basically what this pruning means, it deletes the unwanted information from the brain and keep the brain little empty so that the new learning will go and sit there. So the pruning happening during the sleep. So basically we need the adolescents need at least 9.5 hours sleep. If they are not getting the 9.5 hours sleep, what happened is they will go for a chronic sleep deprivation syndrome. So one more other problem is this melatonin will stay longer in the adolescents. So because of that, when they are getting up in the morning, they feel sloggy and they feel kind of little gloomy, and this is very common because this melatonin is stays there in the blood for longer time in the adolescents, but not in adults. So this you can easily understand why your adolescence is behaving vaguely in the sleep pattern. This is because of the hormonal changes only. It changes to the normal adult pattern when they cross 21 years of the age. Because of the sleep, see, the most of the problem what you are seeing nowadays is the kids are sleeping late in the night, but they have to go to the school early in the morning, so we have to wake them up early. So hardly they sleep 6 to 7 hours in the night. Because of that, they go in for a sleep deprivation syndrome. When there is not adequate sleep, it leads on to a serious consequences in the adolescents. The suicidal tendency is, the suicidal thoughts is 2.5 times more commonly seen in the children who hasn't slept properly. We can see a lot of suicides recent times in the teenage kids. So we have to understand the sleep deprivation is a major issue. Not only that suicidal tendency, the learning disabilities and lack of creativities and a lot of aggressiveness, obesity, excess eating, and increase in the BP. These are also side effects of chronic sleep deprivation. Low self-esteem and lot of mood swings, and even the skin disorders like acne, psoriasis, everything will be aggravated if they are not having adequate sleep. So it's a serious issue in the adolescents. How to overcome these things? After 6 o'clock, try to use the dim light in your house. Whenever they are studying, use the bright light. Other times, use the dim light. It has proven very well that the low temperatures around 25 will be the ideal temperature for better sleep, and the dark room and silent room. Try to provide this environment for the kids during sleep. The male kids used to play games till night, and the female kids used to chat for a longer time. This is how they spend the late night hours. So try to restrict the gadgets, because the gadget has the bright LED lights. So obviously for the 2 hours they should not use the gadgets before the sleep, and ask them to listen music or whatever, but no the bright light for the last 2 hours. Same way, no caffeinated drinks for the after 6 o'clock in the evening. No caffeinated drinks. So these are all the things you can provide a better ambience for the kids so that they can sleep better. Same way, try not to wake them very early, and make a routine. Going to bed early and waking up early is the ideal thing what we taught in what is in our brain, but adolescents give some excuses, and try to understand holidays allow them to sleep little more than normal, and don't push them into a lot of extracurricular activities even in the holidays, the early mornings, so the normal the adequate sleep won't be available for them. So understand the teenagers and the sleep.